What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we are once again talking about gold making, a very unique way to make gold, level up characters, and get gear at the same time. We are hunting for very certain recipes in this video, and we're talking about something you can do on all of your characters on a weekly basis. So you can hunt down these, you can do them on not just your main, but your alts as well. And before we continue into the video, I am getting a little bit of a cold, I think, so if I sound any weirder than usual, that's why. So now you know. Don't really know why I'm telling you, but just in case you notice something like weird or weirder than usual about the way I talk, then that's why. Now, today we're talking about doing world quests / events on a weekly basis to get caches that can then give you certain rewards, and I am currently doing this right now on 2 characters at the same time. Now if you only have one account, like I guess most people do, it's still really good by the way. You literally just do world quests, you can bang these out super fast anyway. You can even do the dragon flying races, which takes like 1 minute per race, and you do 4 of them in 4 minutes, and there you go, good to go. Now then, some of the main items you're hunting for here are the recipes for the feasts, and starting today or tomorrow, depending on the region you play in, you can start, well, you can already get these recipes now, but they will be more in demand as more content comes out. Even next week when Mythic Plus comes out, feasts will be way more in demand than they are right now. Like, who uses feasts for open world content or heroic dungeons? Pretty much nobody, right? But when the raid is out, Mythic dungeons are out, and even Mythic Plus, feasts will suddenly be in a lot more demand than they are right now. For that purpose, you can farm this recipe right here, which sells for 300,000 gold in North America and 170,000 gold in EU. Now, the actual price here fluctuates a lot and could be both higher or lower depending on the server that you play. Now, we do have the warband feature, so when you're buying the recipe or selling the recipe, like if you're buying the recipe, you should probably try to find the server where it sells for the cheapest, so you can buy it for as cheap as possible, and if you're selling, then do the exact opposite. Find the server where they're selling for the most amount of gold, and put it on that auction house and hope for a big sale. That way you can make a lot more gold from these recipes when you actually get them. Instead of just blindly putting them on your server's auction house, do a little bit of research. Go to Oribos Exchange, or it's Underbag Exchange now, or Undermine Exchange, there we go. So you can find different servers, find different price points, and you can literally double your gold. Like, for example, this recipe right here is a 90,000 gold on my server. It's 170,000 gold on a different server. So by selling it on a different server with higher pop, by the way, so more people buying as well, I am effectively almost doubling my gold if I get the recipe. Now, that's only one recipe, the Feast of Midnight Masquerade. We also have this one, Feast of the Divine Day. This one goes for less though, but it's still worth looking at, where it goes for 75,000 gold in EU and almost 200k in North America. So how do we get these? Well, the first one is pretty easy. The Feast of the Divine Day can be gotten from the Radiant Cache from the Spreading the Light event in Hallowfall. And this cache right here can contain more than just that, by the way. You can get greens, blues, you can get gold from it. Just reading the cache here, you can get gold items or materials to upgrade gear, and more. The first 2 weekly caches you earn each week also contains a piece of adventurer gear. Sometimes that can be warbound, by the way, so you can gear up your main or other alts as well at the same time. And the first 4 caches you earn each week contains a restored coffer key, so you're helping yourself at the end game here, both for that character you're doing it on and for your alts as well. Now, in addition to that, you can get the recipe, and you can get more recipes as well, but this cooking one is the big one. Now, you also have the Feast of the Midnight Masquerade that I talked about. This is the expensive one. It is arguably going to be the most in-demand feast, and this one you can make, or you can get from the same cache, but in Ashkahet. So you have 3 separate caches here, depending on the general you pick in Ashkahet. You have the Weaver's Gratuity, you have the General's War Chest, and you have the Vizier's Capital. And all of these are basically the exact same. It's a weekly cache you get based on doing activities in that zone. So they have the chance to drop that recipe for the Feast of the Midnight Masquerade, and once again they give you gold, they give you gear, materials to upgrade gear, and more, and even gives you a restored coffer key, which you can also use to make more gold later down the line and get even more gear. later down the line. In addition to that, these caches can once again give you other formulas, they can give you greens, blues, and even materials, so they are pretty good to farm for. Now, what I do here is that I try to do this on as many characters as I can every single week, because it's pretty fast. At the Hallowfall event, at the light event over here, all you have to do is the main activity itself, which is lighting 4 fires. For that, you need 4 radiant remnants each, so 16 of them, and the best way to do that is literally do an AoE pull. Pull mobs. Pull a lot of mobs, and if you see any rares, pull those as well. And I mean, for the rares, be careful, obviously, you can't solo 50 mobs plus a rare, but if you have people there with you, then once again, rares and mobs drop them all the time. The dirt treasures, they were good to farm for this, but they have significantly nerfed the drop rate of radiant remnants from treasures. So you are, rather than just doing treasures now, you want to kill mobs and kill bosses and kill the rares and then light those fires. In general, this event takes like 2 minutes and you're done, so you can get this cache done in 2 minutes. And then after that, you fly down to Ashkahet. You have a similar one right here called the Eyes of the Weaver for me, or something else for you. It is basically doing activities in Ashkahet for your general, depending on which one you pick, and then getting a cache that we just talked about, based on which general you pick. Now, these activities they have to be weekly activities or daily activities, so I haven't tried delves, by the way. Delves could count, but doing regular quests don't count, but killing rares count, and doing world quest counts. So you have to do 5 world quests, so 20% each. So what I do here is I literally just go here at some day and do 5 world quests. At the moment, there's 5 available, so I would do this one, this one, this one, and then we have this one, and then we have a dragon flying race. Overall, going through those world quests, it's super fast, usually about 1 minute per world quest, so once again, that is 5 minutes for a character, and you get that cache, which once again gives you guaranteed materials, guaranteed gear, and sometimes having a chance to give you recipes and other items as well. Now, this is definitely going to be a different way to make gold than doing professions or even gold farms. You're literally doing world quests and weekly activities, which I guess is what most people are used to doing anyway, so you can make gold by playing the game. And if you have any alts, you can once again do this starting at level 70, just by doing the adventure mode, which you shouldn't even have to activate. Like, I'm doing this on all of my characters, haven't activated anything. What I do on my alts is that I take the portal from Stormwind to Dornogal, skip all of the campaign quests. Like, literally all I do is take the portal from Stormwind to Dornogal and start doing things like this, world quest, and then we get those caches. So most of my alts are level 72 now by getting the first time crafts on professions and doing these events on a weekly basis, and it takes me once again about 5 minutes per character. Well, maybe more like 10 if you include the flying times and stuff like that, but the world quests are super fast. Like, in the span that I've been yapping here right now, it was 1 minute, we just did 1 more world quest. And now we're flying to hand this in, and I'm just going to show you where that is as well, and show you the cache opening for myself at the moment, just so you can see roughly what to expect. So for me right here, I am with the, not the Vizier this week, we've chosen the Weavers. So here we get the cache. This is the weekly cache you will get. You open up this one, not that one, but this one right here, and you have a chance to get the recipe, other items, greens, blues, even war-bound equipment to send to your main or to your alts to gear them up. So TLDR, you can make gold on a weekly basis. Doing weekly activities, it goes very fast. You can level up your characters, make gold, and gear them up at the same time. Overall, a very good overall activity for any type of gameplay in the game. Whether you want to make gold, level up, or gear up, this will help you in every single one of those 3 categories. Now, at this point, if you want to have more help when it comes to making gold, then I do have a gold making guide for the War Within, which you can check out through a link down below, where I cover professions in depth. For example, we talk about exactly how to spend your knowledge points for both farming and for crafting and gathering. So every single profession and the different ways to spend knowledge points, not just one way, but like 3-4 examples for every single profession on what to do, how to spend your knowledge points, and a little bit of why. We also talk about how to spend your concentration addition to maximize gold making, we have solo gold farms, group gold farms, and just a bunch of different ways to make gold in the War Within. In addition to that, when you buy the guide, you get access to a gold making Discord community, where we constantly talk about the best ways to make gold and strategize and theory craft. When you're a part of that community, I also give you guys early access to gold making videos and exclusive videos as well, so definitely it's a good place to be if I can say so, and you can go and check out the guide and read the reviews if you want to have a third party opinion. Either way, that's the video for now, so once again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and this cat is going ham. But yeah, thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again in the next video. Peace out, bye bye now, bye bye.